Welcome back to Education Express, my dear friends. Few questions of congruency from Selena publication, the last exercise, are yet to be done. And we'll be going through those questions right now. Come to question number 14. A very simple and structured question that's given to us in triangle ABC. So triangle ABC is existing. QP is parallel to AR. That means QP parallel to AR. This is given to you in the question. Besides that, they have also given BP is equal to CR. Now what they expect from us? What we have to prove? Sir, we have to prove that QR, that means if you note this QR, now the QR bisect BC. I have to show that QR is bisecting PC, I guess. In the following figure, triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle. So triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle. So all sides are equal, all angles are also equal. In which QP is parallel to AC, side AC is produced up to R so that CR is equal to BP. Alright. Prove that QR bisects PC. So QR bisects PC. What does that mean? Sir, it means this QR will divide PC in two equal points. That means PM is equal to MC. We have to prove that. My dear friends, have a look. PM equal to MC. So basically we are trying about triangle number 1 and triangle number 2. Now as far as triangle number 1 and triangle number 2 is concerned, if you try and assemble what things are given to us, then we can say that, sir, this line and this line are parallel. So, sir, first thing is this angle is equal to this angle. That's the first thing. The second thing would be, sir, this angle and this angle will also be equal. Why? Because, sir, alternate. This line, parallel, so they became an alternate angle. Becomes very, very simple, easy, comfortable, convenient. We are trying to prove that these two triangles are congruent. We already proved vertically opposite angles. This angle will be equal to this angle. Now as far as third part is concerned, of course angle can be shown they are equal, but then we don't have any AAAS test, so we'll have to look out for a particular side. Since CR is equal to BP, now very interesting fact to be noted point over here. Solution. Triangle ABC is equilateral triangle. Therefore, angle A will be equal to angle B will be equal to angle C will be equal to 60 degree. 60, 60, even this is 60. For that matter, my dear friends, now if you know AC, this AC is parallel to QP. Therefore, angle P will be equal to angle C will be equal to 60. So reason, corresponding angles. So how? If you know what are corresponding angles, if these two lines are parallel and this is transversal, so this angle and this angle will be called as corresponding angles and they are equal. This line parallel to this line and BC is the transversal. So AC parallel to QP and BC is transversal. So my dear friend, looking at that, this is 60, so even this is going to be 60 angle P. In triangle BPQ, we know that angle B plus angle P plus angle Q is 180. Sum of measure of all the angles of the triangle is 180. Therefore, angle Q will also be 180 minus 120, that is 60 degree. 60, 67, this is going to be 60. So why we are doing it? So that we can prove, therefore, BP equals to QP. Roman 1. Why so? Because it is already given to us that BP equals to CR. Therefore, BP equals to QP equals to CR. Roman number 2. Very interesting fact. BP equals to CR, but BP is also equal to QP. So now even QP will be equal to CR. My dear friends, what have we done? Vertically opposite given, alternate given. We are trying to figure out which side. Since this side was given equal to this side, so what I proved is this triangle was equilateral triangle, 60, 60, 60. This and this will be 60 because of corresponding angles. Even this triangle became an equilateral triangle. So BP will be equal to QP. Now you can say your question is completely done. How so? So now in triangle PQM and triangle RCM, first and foremost, sir, we know that the test applicable over here will be AAS. So let's begin with A only. So angle CMR will be equal to, so CMR will be equal to PMQ. It will be vertically opposite angles. You have to write the full thing vertically opposite angles. Second, if you note angle P, that means QPM will be equal to angle MCR. Now this is going to be alternate angles. And point number 3, my dear friends, it's just proved over here from Roman 2 that QP is equal to CR. QP equals to CR. Any reason? Yes. From Roman 2 proved above. So my dear friends, triangle MP, central angle is MP, MPQ, 1-to-1 correspondence, congruent to MC. So MCR by AAS test of congruency. Wonderful. Therefore, if you note, PM will be equal to MC. Reason CPCTC. Hence proved. Hence proved means this is what we wanted. That means QR bisects PC. So, isn't it very simple and easy? You just have to focus and concentrate. After watching the video, try and do the same sum again. In case if you get stuck, again you can refer the question, and I'm sure you will feel at the end of the day you are quite comfortable doing this question. Look at the next question, question number 15. Now this is a very simple piece, very simple question. I don't know how it stands at number 15, it doesn't even deserve to be at number 15. It is that simple question. What they are saying in the following figure, angle A equals to angle C. Given. Sir, angle A is equal to angle C. Diagram is already given to us in the question, so no need to struggle for that. And AB equals to AC. So we have AB equals to AC. AB equals to, let me check out, BC this. AB equals to BC. So, wow, nice things. Prove that triangle ABD. So, to prove that triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ABD is congruent to CBE. Straight away you can start. Solution. In triangle ABD and triangle CBE. My dear friends, ABD. First, you can check it out. Angle A is available. So, first point. Second point, angle B is available. Why? It is a common angle. Angle B will be there here also. It is the same angle B we are talking about. And third, it's already given to us that AB is equal to BC. So, let's begin. Angle A is equal to angle C. That's given. Point number 2. So, angle B equals to angle B. Reason? So, it is a common angle. Wow! Very simple. Point number 3. Side. Now, we are talking about side AB. AB is a part of this. side AB, it's given to us, equals to side BC. Oh, even this is given. Therefore, triangle ABD congruent to triangle CBE by. Now to find out the test, don't worry about it. Just take out any one of the triangle. So let us say I am taking triangle BDA. BDA को मैं यहाँ से बाहर निकाल देता हूँ, खाली BDA पे फोकस करता हूँ और देखता हूँ what all parts were there over here to prove that the triangles are congruent. I have used this part, I have used this part, and I have used, so that you can come to know okay, which test we are using. So it will be angle side angle test by ASA test of congruency. So my dear friend, whenever you are stuck up, whenever you are confused out of the two triangles which are entangled, which are overlapping, what we can do is, we can simply take out one triangle like this, and then we can see what all parts were forming part to prove that the two triangles are congruent. Since we know that these are the parts, so by mistake also someone should not write, sir, it is AAS test. The whole thing, if you write AAS test, the whole thing will go wrong and teacher probably may give you 0. It's very, very important that your test has to be correct. So that's the reason I have taken out this piece of triangle over here separately. What all parts have on part of proving that the two triangles are congruent. The parts were 1, 2 and 3. So it is angle side angle. With this, the question number 15 comes to an end. Let's move on to the next question. In question number 16, AD and BC are equal perpendiculars to the line segment AB. So first of all, let there be a line segment AB. So assume that this is a line segment AB. Now they are saying that AD and BC are perpendicular. They are saying AD and BC are equal perpendiculars to a line segment AB. So AD is perpendicular to AB. So I am sure this must be AD. Now AD is perpendicular to AB. And they are saying that BC is also perpendicular. So same way we can draw BC also. If AD and BC are on different sides of AB. So if AD is on this side, then undoubtedly BC will be on the other side. This is BC. So this is BC. Now you can check. AD is perpendicular to AB. BC is also perpendicular to AB and they are equal also. It is mentioned equal perpendicular. So my diagram is right in front of me. Let us see what they are expecting from us. They are asking us to prove that AB, the whole question is AD and BC are equal perpendiculars to a line segment AB. If AD and BC are on the different sides of AB, we did that. Prove that CD bisects AB. CD bisects AB. So we will start with the fact given. Angle AD is perpendicular to AB. CB is perpendicular to AB. Also AD is equal to CB. What we have to prove? Sir, we have to prove that CD bisects AB. So my solution. What is the solution? Solution is let AB intersect CD at O. So what we have to prove? CD bisect AB. That means we have to prove that AO equals to O, because CD has to cut AB into equal parts. Now it becomes so simple for all my students, my dear students. If you notice, two things are obvious. 90-90 this, and 1/3 would be vertically opposite angle. Absolutely correct. So in triangle ADO and triangle CBO, I'm sure all of you can easily do it. What is the first one? So we are going to prove it by angle side test. So let's start with angle. Angle O equals to angle O. Reason vertically opposite angle. I am doing it bit fast. I am writing everything shortcut, but I am sure that you know how to do these things. Angle A equals to angle B. Each is 90 degree. And third one, AD is equal to CB. Even this is given to us in the question. As a result of which we can prove that triangle OAD will be common into triangle OBC by angle side test. Angle side test of congruency. So we can say proudly that AO is equal to OB by CP. As a result, we can proudly say that CD bisects AB, hence proved. Again, a very simple question. Doesn't deserve to be fit for question number 16 in this exercise. Question number 17. In triangle ABC, AB equals to AC. So in triangle ABC, AB equals to AC. I am sure we are familiar with the properties of isosceles triangle. It says that over here this is an isosceles triangle because opposite sides are equal. Therefore, angle B will be equal to angle C. Base angles of isosceles triangle. If these two sides are equal, even these two angles would be equal. We yet don't know what exactly they are asking us. This is just a simple premise which I am making it for. So in triangle ABC, AB equals to AC and the bisector of angle B. What do you mean by bisector? Bisector means this line, this bisector will divide AB into equal parts. That means if we were knowing that these two angles are equal, if this is A, even this will be A. We know that angle B equals to angle C. So half of angle B will be equal to half of angle C. Because bisector तो आधा आधा में डिवाइड कर देगा. अगर आप दोनों जगह पे half से multiply करेंगे, half of B is A, half of C is also going to be A only. Why sir? For a very simple reason. मान लो angle B, we don't know angle B. Angle B was 80. So angle C would be how much? Sir 80. So what will be the bisector of angle B? So 40. What will be the bisector of C? So 40. So half of B is 40, half of C is also 40. So half of B is half of C equals to A. So even this is going to be A, even this is going to be A. As simple as that. So far, we really don't know what exactly they are asking. Let us see. So, in triangle ABC, AB equals to AC and the bisectors of angle B and C intersect at point O. So they intersect at point O. Fantastic. Let us see. Prove that BO equals to CO. So we have to prove that BO equals to CO. So very simple clear-cut assessment over here. Solution. My solution is angle B is equal to angle C, base angles. So half of B is equal to half of C equals to A, which we can see now. In triangle BOC, angle B, that means you can name complete angle OBC is equal to angle OBC equals to OCB equals to A. We have already proved it over here. Therefore, triangle OBC is isosceles triangle. Why sir? So base angles are equal. Therefore, BO equals to CO. Opposite sides of isosceles triangle. So if you go to see base angles are congruent, so opposite sides will also be equal. Hence BO equals to CO. Part 1 is proved. Very simple question it was. Everything was given to us in the question. Then they are asking, show that AO bisects angle BAC. BAC. So I have to prove that AO. That means this is AO. Now this AO bisect BAC. That means to prove that BAO इज इक्वल टू CAO. वो क्या बोल रहा है, आपको बताना है, यू हैव टू प्रूव, यू हैव टू शो. व्हाट वी हैव टू शो? सर वी हैव टू शो that AO bisect BAC. That means we have to show that these two angles are equal. Done. It's so simple. If you notice, in triangle BAO and triangle CAO, पहले तो आपको वही लेना चाहिए, क्या प्रूव करना है, ये दोनों इक्वल है, तो मतलब वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस ट्रायंगल. एवरीथिंग इज गिवन टू अस. सर हाउ? लुक एट दिस. AB is equal to AC. Reason? Sir, it is given to us. Second, BO equals to CO. From above. Where above? We've just proved from 1, Roman 1. What about the third one? Sir, third one is also available. AO equals to AO. AO equals to AO. Any reason? Sir, common side. Absolutely right. Wonderful. So all 3 points are available. Therefore, can I say triangle BAO is congruent to triangle CAO by SSS test. Therefore, BAO equals to CAO, point number 5, by CPC. Hence proved. So, dear friend, even this was an amazing, simple, easy question. Let's move on to the next question. Let's move on to question number 19. A point O is taken inside a rhombus ABCD. So, we have a rhombus. My dear friends, the property of the rhombus is that all sides are equal. So, A, B, C, D is a rhombus. All sides of rhombus are equal. Alright. So point O is taken inside a rhombus ABCD such that its distance from the vertices B and D are equal. B and D. So O is placed in such a way so that this is O. O is equidistant from B and D. That means O is equal from B, O is equal from D. So this distance should be equal to this distance. Now this is the information which is given to us in the question. Show that AOC is a straight line. AOC. So I have to prove that AOC is a straight line. So to prove that AOC is a straight line. How do we go about solution? My dear friends, first of all we know that this is a rhombus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select triangle 1 and triangle 2. So in triangle BOC and triangle BOC, देखिए we have to prove that AOC is a straight line. ये line है करके हम कैसे prove करेंगे? Sir, if you can prove that this angle plus this angle is 180, that means this angle plus this angle is 180. If we can prove that, so we can say that it's a linear pair and therefore this is a straight line. कैसे करेंगे? So we are going to prove these two triangles are congruent first. Let us see what happens. So in triangle number 1 and triangle number 2, can I say DO is equal to BO? Yes sir, it is given to us. Because point O is equidistant from vertices. Can I say OC is equal to OC? Yes sir, it is a common side. Perfect. Point number 3. Sir, DC will be equal to BC. Reason? Side of rhombus. As all the sides of the rhombus are equal. Therefore, triangle 1, namely DOC is congruent to triangle BOC by SSS test of congruency. It was very simple. I wouldn't have been written also, but then just for your convenience कि आप जब refer करो तो आपको मालूम पड़े इसके लिए. So guys, these two triangles are congruent. So can I say now कि DOC, that is angle DOC, will be equal to angle BOC. CPCTC. सर आपने ये दोनों एंगल को इक्वल क्यों प्रूव किया है? वो इसके लिए कि DOC प्लस BOC इक्वल्स टू 180 हम लोग बता सके. रीजन लीनियर पेयर. So this angle plus this angle is 180. But you know that they both are equal. So measure angle 2 times measure angle DOC will be 180 degree. Therefore measure angle DOC would be 90 degree. Let us note this, my dear friends. बहुत अच्छे, superb. So we know that this angle is 90 degree. So now how we have proved that DOC and BOC are congruent? Same way, please try and prove triangle AOD and triangle AOB. Similarly, this triangle 3 and triangle 4 are congruent. So triangle 3 is congruent to triangle 4. Same test. SSS test. Sir, how? We can check it. This side is equal to this side, this is common side, and these sides are given to us. Therefore, angle AOD will be equal to CPC. These two triangles are congruent, therefore this angle equals to this angle. So can I say 2 times measure angle AOD equals to 180 degree? So how? Alright. Let us do step by step. So can I say measure angle AOB plus measure angle AOD equals to 180 degree? Linear pair. This angle plus this angle is 180. Reason? Linear pair. So now what will happen? 2 times measure angle AOD is 180. So measure angle AOD equals to 90 degree. Means I have done the same thing over here. Same thing. Earlier triangle 1 and 2. Same to same now triangle 3 and 4. AOD is 90. DOC is 90. So measure angle AOD plus measure angle DOC will be equal to 90 plus 90, that will be 180 degree. Therefore they form linear pair. Therefore AOC is a straight line. I know, my dear friends, this is a very simple question for you. It is given to us as this is rhombus and point O is equidistant from B and D. So we take up triangle 1 and 2, proved it. To prove it, this is 90. You take it triangle 3 and 4, same way you prove it and show that this is 90. 90 plus 90, 180. So they form a linear pair. The word linear is derived from a line. That means this must be the straight line. Henceforth, proved. Let us move on to the next question. So in question number 20, the next question, the last question of the exercise. In quadrilateral ABCD, AD is equal to BC and BD equals to CA. So we have a quadrilateral ABCD. A, B, C, D. It is given to us that AD and BC are equal. AD and BC are equal. And BD and CA are equal. BD and CA are equal. That means BD and CA, they both are equal. Wonderful. So if I take into consideration triangle ABC, ये triangle देखना, तो ये एक साइड हो गई, ये एक दूसरी साइड हो गई. ध्यान रखना दो साइड हम लोग को इक्वल दी गई है. What we have to prove? Sir, to prove that point number 1, point number 2. So we have to prove that triangle angle ADB is equal to BCA. And the second part that they are saying is prove that angle DAB is equal to angle CBA. Let us check this angle belong to which triangle? ADB. So we will check in triangle ADB. and triangle. So ADB and we are taking ACB. ACB. Let us start. Everything is given to us. You just have to observe. Sir, ADB में, sir, AD is equal to, because it was already given to us, AD is equal to BC. So BC. So then, sir, BD. Sir, BD is equal to AC. That is also given. They both are given to us. Very well said. And the third, sir, AB will be equal to AB. That will be common side. Therefore, sir, triangle ADB will be congruent to triangle ACB. So we have ADB congruent to ACB by SSS test of congruency. So now, my dear friends, can we say ADB is equal to ACB by CPC? Absolutely perfect. What else we want? DAB. Alright. Angle DAB. So DAB should be equal to CBA. That is CBA. CBA. Again CPC. Hence proved. So my dear friends, this question number 20 was seriously very simple question. With this, the whole chapter comes to an end, my dear friends. Thank you so much for watching this video and give me your suggestions and a feedback at the bottom of the comment line. Thank you so much.